When I do a haircut, they feel good about themselves, you know, it's such a lovely thing. And because people like us, we don't really think about getting our haircuts, but for them it's quite a big thing. And to able to give that little something back and to make them feel good about themselves, you know, it's amazing. I love to give back and to help the homeless community by cutting their hair. You know, I was on a very fine line. It could have been me. My job was on the line, my home, I was being ready to get kicked out, and God only knows where I would have been.
Eddie was just totally as he is now, just an honest, nice kid, you know, and as soon as I met him I thought, yeah, he's going to be hardworking, what you want. Basically what you want from an employee is just to be hardworking, honest, you know, true to what they do, and they care about what they do, and that's how it came over immediately. It wasn't entirely evident until it started to get really serious, you know, so he would disappear for days.
I knew I had a problem, you know, but I didn't really know what to do about it. Using against your will when you don't want to use drugs, but you feel it's the only way to feel normal, it's a horrible feeling. When I first took that drink, probably at the age of 12, 13, I didn't realise I had a problem, but that's when the problem started. I got into trouble with the police, and it was, I was lucky really, I was a minor, because otherwise I would have been sent to prison for my charges. But that still didn't stop me from taking drugs and taking alcohol. Yeah, it was all fun in the beginning, but towards the end, it was horrible. I just blamed everybody else, because that's what addiction does, you know. I blamed everybody else for my problems. I blamed my family, I blamed work, I blamed school, but really I'm the problem. The last year of my drinking and using, for me, was hellhole. On the 27th of July, almost 3 years ago, I came down the stairs at my parents' house, and I was really unwell. I was shaking, I was sweating. It was a Monday morning, it was my last binge, and it's hard to explain what that feeling is inside, but I knew I had enough. And my mum looked at me and she just said, "You're not well, are you?" And I just said, "No, I'm really not." And she goes, "You know what to do." And because I went to a recovery meeting before, that set an alarm, that kind of planted the seed. And I thought, okay, I'll try it again. I was 21 when I came into recovery, and you know, you're never too young. You're never too young. You know, I get inspiration of other young people who are in recovery as well. You know, I think it's amazing. I think, you know, got your whole life ahead of you. I'm going to a funeral today. For a friend of mine who sadly didn't make it, and she was in her early 20s, you know, and it's I don't actually know what happened. Like, poor family, do you know what I mean, to her little kids. She's got little kids, and yeah, it's devastating, but that's what addiction does. It wants you dead. Reasons why I do cut hair for the homeless is to pass a message of hope, because, you know, when I cut their hair, I tell them a little bit about myself and why I cut hair on the streets, because a lot of them ask, why do you do this? Do you charge? Do you do it when are you working? It's like, no, I do it in my spare time. I do it with my boss Phil at Julian House, and for me, I do it for part of giving back, because I share with them my story and they share with me their story. And I guess, you know, I learn a lot of them as well as they learn a lot of me. So it works both ways. And that's how, you know, we're passing on a message of hope, really.